Black Myth Wukong is here to stay. I repeat, Black Myth Wukong is here to stay. This game will change the whole industry, and it's not because of its impressive sale numbers with 10 million copies. Yes, 10 million copies in 3 bloody days, making it one of the fastest selling games of all time, even beating games like Hogwarts Legacy and Elden Ring. The reason why this game is incredible is because it goes against all the patterns and trends we have experienced from Western developers, and is super successful while doing it. Look, we need to talk about why this game is so special, and we need to come to terms with the possibility of a new bad boy in the gaming industry. Is here with the Chinese. Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Senzu. We are back at it again. We are back with another video. Do make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Share the video if you can. All my links to all my social media channels are in the description box down below. Follow me on Twitter because I yap there a lot. We all love yapping. Who doesn't love yapping? Now, without further ado, let's hop back into the video, baby. Now, for us to fully dive into Black Myth Wukong, we need to talk about the beginning of when this game was actually put on the radar, aka my radar, to be fair. Now, back in 2020, right, we saw a demo of a video game called Black Myth Wukong that, I won't lie to you, I thought was a fake ass game. You know how you see all these games on social media and on Twitter and stuff like that on the internet about how these games look ultra realistic, things don't look real because it looks too good to be true? That was the impression I had with Black Myth Wukong coming into this. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I thought this game was a joke. The animation of the control character looked too good to be true. The combos he was doing, and also so many technical aspects of the game like the snow degradation and the ultra realistic art style seemed like it was too good to be true. Just low key, it reminds me of another game I've been keeping my eyes on, which is Crimson Desert. Now, I know about what people think about Black Deserts. I've never played Black Desert per se, but I've always seen it from afar and I've always figured out that, yo, this game looks too good to be true. How is it even possible? But you come to find out that it's a game filled with microtransactions, so it's like, I don't know. Now with Crimson Desert, it's going to be more of like a single-based open world RPG game, similar to like a Witcher 3. If that actually happens, if that tends to be the case, we need to put Asian developers on the map apart from Japanese developers, man, because these people are killing it. Fast forward to today, and we can see just how massive of a game this has become. I've already mentioned how fast this game is selling with over 10 million copies sold in just 3 days. Hold on. Let's pause that point for a moment, right? What if I told you Wukong would sell faster than the likes of Elden Ring and Hogwarts Legacy before it came out? I'm pretty sure every single one of you would be calling me a scrub. Every single one of you would be saying that, oh, yo, Senzu, you're dick riding this. Oh, Senzu, shut the fuck up. You don't know what you're saying. Come to find out, that is exactly what happened. It's also the second biggest game on Steam with over 2.4 million concurrent players. I don't think you guys understand the grasp of this. Baldur's Gate 3, another incredible game that came out last year, capped at maybe like 1.5 million subs, 1.5 million concurrent players, and that was like the biggest game that everyone was playing. Black Myth Wukong hit 2.4 million players at once. Jesus Christ, this game can't be stopped. Anyways, now as big as this game is, I think it's all fair that we also need to highlight one major thing that I haven't really spoken on, and that's the presence of the Chinese game developer market, and China is just as an actual untapped market that a lot of people are still trying to figure out themselves and trying to figure out how I can actually get in. You know the reasons why companies are always so scared to talk about China bad and talk about anything bad about China? This is why. We're literally seeing in real time what the Chinese market can do for any game whatsoever, especially about a game that talks about and reveres one of the biggest Chinese mythological heroes of all time, which is Wukong. Wukong as a game goes against every single gaming trope and patterns that we have been seeing and that have been used by major Western developers like battle passes, microtransactions, broken games on release, and all that sort of rubbish, right? The biggest and probably a contender of the game of the generation for me in Baldur's Gate 3 really got that notion, really got that notoriety because it did the exact same thing Wukong is doing. It's an exact push against the modern era of game development. No microtransactions, no shitty battle passes, and a game that's complete with all the content on day one. In most games, we do get the usual technical issues every now and then. It happens. But hey, we got a game that released feature complete on day one. That doesn't happen. Even though there's a caveat of, yeah, the game was in early access for a while, still doesn't take away from the fact that we got a fully blown game without any issues whatsoever, minus technical aspects issues. I am tired of being squeezed of every single pound or dollars I have to justify your dumb quota for your shareholders. And this is me talking to some Western game developers who have continued to aspire to, who have aspired to be more greedy and conniving than they ever were. I want games that make sense. I want games that respect my time, with great mechanics, great characters, great storytelling, and overall a great product to get yourself into. If there's one key thing I want to take away from this conversation and everything surrounding Black Myth Wukong and its rise to success, it has to be the fact of there's going to be a rise of more Eastern developers taking a chance on AAA games and killing it. We've seen it already. The likes of Lies of P, Stellar Blade, and now Black Myth Wukong. Even gacha games like Zenless Zone Zero and Genshin Impact, with all the flaws that they have, are actually really rich feature complete games. Even though yes, it can get a little bit repetitive and monotonous, it's still a really good game. And this always points to a change in the gaming industry. I want more players in the field doing right by gamers and making great products, and not trying to nickel and dime us every single step of the way. Black Myth Wukong is and will change the games industry for the better, and I can't wait to see what's in store from various Chinese and all Asian developers in general. I want to see more games like this. I need to see more games like this. I know you guys watching this channel don't fall into the category of casual gamers because you really care about the gaming news, you really care about the gaming industry in itself. We need to see more titles that continue to push the envelope. I'm not even talking about doing new things and doing things that are ambitious. I'm talking about bringing a game, making a game that makes a lot of sense, that does everything it needs to be done. I don't even care about the whole woke thing. As long as you're not pandering to someone, as long as you're not trying to put an agenda on people that we don't really believe in, and you're just trying to fix it in your plots to not make it make any sense, I don't want that. I want great games. Even Black Myth Wukong has its issues, but for a company like Game Science, and this is their very first AAA game, this being the very first AAA game is a hell of a good batting ratio. I can't lie to you guys. So what do you guys think about this? Have you liked Black Myth Wukong? What boss has gotten you stuck in Black Myth Wukong? Yeah, and if you didn't like Black Myth Wukong, why didn't you like Black Myth Wukong? It's fun to speak about just how Black Myth Wukong is going to change the gaming industry. There's also something really curious going on with us not even getting the titles we used to get back in the days, like actual full-blown console exclusives, because the age of exclusives I think is coming to an end, which I talk about in this video you're going to see about right now. Make sure you leave a like, comment, share if you can. Thanks for watching the video. I can't wait to see you guys again soon. Peace out.